First of all, happy International Women's Day.
I know. And on our podcast with the fewest number of women that we can possibly have.
I
No.
mean,
That's not
technically, the
true.
fewest number of
Yeah.
women you could possibly have is none, and you do have me. I am here. Yes, it is International Women's Day. However, the time change also occurred today, and that tells me two things. Number one, as always, linear time was a mistake. Number two, it's International Women's Day. We get one day a year, and this year it only has 23 hours. We can't even get day equity.
Isn't this also International Women's Month, or is that a different month?
Yeah, it's Women's
Well,
History Month.
Okay. Yeah, Women's History Month, which is there are some things when I look back in like elementary and middle school about like things we did for Women's History Month and Black History Month that kind of feel like I don't know about that one now.
Yeah.
Like it was all definitely very well intentioned.
Mhm.
Of like, here's how we're going to be like engaging students to learn about these groups of people and like historical things and people that have happened. But in hindsight, like it probably was not a great look for me. Actually, this one was for Black History Month, but it probably wasn't the best look for me to be the one that went to like the Pittsburgh Public Schools Black History Month trivia contest and cleaned up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that probably could have made some better choices.
Listener, I would like to state for the record that Arthur is drinking Alcoholic Monster.
What color? What flavor?
It's pink.
Yeah,
Hey, it
happy
is International
International
Women's Day.
Women's Day.
Happy International Women's Day, everybody.
We did find out today, I believe, that Take Me Out to the Ball Game was written about a lady fan.
Yes. Take me. This is courtesy of Blue Sky user Cyrus Farivar, cfarivar.bsky.social, who posted this afternoon, quote, on International Women's Day, may this humble male baseball fan offer a reminder that Take Me Out to the Ball Game is actually a song written from the perspective of a young woman. She's instructing potential suitors as to how to impress her. And then there are lyrics. And like, obviously we all know the chorus to Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Like we've all been to a baseball game. We've all done the seventh inning stretch, but there are verses too. And they go as follows. Katie Casey was baseball mad, had the fever and had it bad. Just to root for the hometown crew, every Sue, Katie Blue. On a Saturday, her young boo called to see if she'd like to go, or Bo, I guess, called to see if she'd like to go to see a show, but Miss Kate said no. I'll tell you what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Like, ladies is sickos. Ladies been sickos. Katie Casey, historic woman in sickodom.
Katie Casey saw all the games, knew all the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong. A classic baseball thing.
Queen.
All along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. This is great.
Again, Katie Casey, historical lady is sicko.
Katie Casey at the bat.
Katie Casey and her petticoats screaming, "You fucking blind bum!"
Yeah, I love it. I honestly didn't know this.
I didn't either.
So this is today I learned. I was like, huh. And I was like, wait, that doesn't seem right. And then I got to the chorus. I'm like, we just sing the chorus?
Mm-hmm.
Like this is, it's crazy things in history, how they get whittled down over time. Like, hey, we just sing the chorus. And this has been going on for, like Wrigley made it famous with Harry Carey, and like just singing that with just the chorus, and they just sing the chorus with celebrities at Wrigley Field and stuff. I had no idea there was more words to the song at all, and then no idea it was about a woman baseball fan, which
To be fair, it's pretty unique that we all have this song that we know. I don't think there's another sport where we don't have like a football song that everyone knows the word. Like if you go to, I don't know, a Sunday night football game. Like, it's not like the whole crowd sings along to Carrie Underwood or something. Like,
No, I mean we are waiting all day for Sunday night.
so we can record the podcast.
Yes. true.
Counterpoint. Everybody knows Sweet Caroline.
Well, yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not,
but that
like,
it's not
it's
like
not based
that.
about a sport, though, right?
No, it's not about the sport.
It's about feeling so good.
No, actually, Wikipedia.
It's actually about hating everything. And
It's also
it's about being
it's-
ready to leave the game.
It
That's
is
what it's
about it is about Go Pit. Actually, Beth can't even
Is it-
argue with me because she's not
is it-
here.
Is it about a
Well,
game
she would
of
also
tag?
say it was about something pit related. So
Sweet Caroline's about a game of tag because it goes hands touching hands, touching me, touching you.
That's true.
That means you're it.
Wikipedia does say that "Take Me Out to the Ball Game" is one of the 3 most recognizable songs in the United States, along with the Star Spangled Banner and Happy Birthday.
Ooh.
I'd believe that.
It is worth noting that the Star Spangled Banner itself has more than just the one verse that we all
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
I went to
knew
a
that.
minor league hockey game once where the person who was singing the national anthem sang like a couple of other verses of the national anthem, and no one knew what to do.
Nobody
No,
knew.
of course not.
Like, do
No.
you have to stay standing up for the other verses of the Star Spangled Banner? No one knows.
is there a Star Spangled Banner remix?
Pitbull did one.
By Pitbull.
Yeah, he's celebrating International Women's Day with a picture of him surrounded by women.
Kamish,
Worldwide Women's Day.
That's right.
What you say is also true for things like fight songs. Any fight song written before like 1910 or even I'd say 1930
Yeah.
is usually the trio of a march.
Yeah.
Where there is much more to the march. Like the victors is just part of the whole thing. Stuff
Yeah.
like that. So we end up with all these extra verses, this cruft that gets whittled down.
Yep. It's
Fascinating.
crazy. It just gets whittled down, and that's all you know. And so, hey, we hope we taught you something here on International Women's Day. It's about ladies like in baseball.
And men telling you about that.
Yes.
Excuse you.
No, you
Dang.
didn't. I let you do it, so we wouldn't get accused of mansplaining it.
Oh,
You let me do it.
Let you. That's the word I was
Oh,
looking for.
Jesus.
That's absolutely the word I was looking for. Welcome, everyone, to the
Okay.
Sickos Committee podcast. This
Hey.
is our podcast for the evening of
oh,
March 8th,
man.
2026. As always, I am Joe. Nope, hit
Ow.
the ass. As always, I am Jordan.
No. It's International Women's Day. I get to introduce the podcast.
Okay,
Yeah,
fucking
that's right.
fine. Go
Wait,
Take 2.
Can we get a clean break so I can have a spot to put the music?
Welcome, everybody, to the Sickos Committee podcast. It is your podcast for the evening of Sunday, March 8th. As we have previously established, it is International Women's Day. As such, I am your host for right now, Obnoxiously Pit Girl. Alongside me, as always, we have our regular host, Jordan, to whom I will hand back the hosting duties shortly. Commissioner Escalante and Arthur on the ones and twos. Beth is on her way, but she has been delayed. Arthur, how are you?
Oh, I'm good. I've got my beverage here, so I'm just settling in for a good episode, I think.
Good. Commish, how are you?
Good. Having some pretty fun this weekend. The kiddos got spring break, so with the spring forward, I get to sleep in tomorrow, which is great. I don't have to take the kid to school, and he doesn't have to deal with that. Just putting them to bed is been a bit of a nightmare. Also, I have an announcement. Commish is going to be coaching baseball, his son in baseball.
Jesus.
Coming up, first practice March 16th. I think our first game's the 28th. I think that's a Saturday. But yes, I'm not the head coach. I'm the assistant coach. So I will be the assistant coach.
Of what's the
bench
team
coach.
name?
We are the Astros. So
Oh,
I will.
okay.
I will be
no
manning.
trash cans.
I will
Cool.
be manning the trash can.
No,
So-
no trash cans.
Is it like a Travis Scott type thing, or?
I will be manning the trash cans. to give all their kiddos the signals of the other team. I really can't tip the pitches though because it's machine pitch.
Oh, it's not coach pitch?
So
Okay.
no, this one's machine pitch.
Well, I feel like you could tip the pitches.
I mean, I got to tip the machine over, but I think that I'll probably get kicked out by the
Nothing
YMCA.
like watching a 9-year-old rush the mound to knock out a machine. But Larry and Jihad all around us.
I'm probably I don't know
Larry
if
and
they're gonna
Jihad
put me
now.
in charge of like doing the like you hold the ball, like hey the ball's coming, and then I get to put it in the machine, and you just hear the thump.
Well, I mean, I think it'd be pretty easy then, because like
Yeah.
every pitch is theoretically the same, right?
Mhm.
So you can tip every single pitch.
It's true.
I will. I was like, here's the ball, it's coming.
There it comes. There it
Yeah.
is.
Thump.
Jordan, how are you?
I went to a minor league hockey game on Friday night. I got to what I thought was going to be a game between the Allen Americans and the Tulsa Oilers. Turned out to be a game between let me see if I can get this right here, the Hamilton Mustangs and the Thunder Bay Bombers. Because those are the teams in a movie called Young Bloods, which is apparently a hockey movie that is very famous. They're remaking it. And they literally themed this night and the team's names and jerseys and everything after this movie.
Oh, that's fun.
Except the crowd was confused as well. So whenever they would try to the whole thing was in character.
Yeah.
So when they were, and here come your Hamilton Mustang, the crowd was just confused.
The crowd goes mild.
Exactly. And it didn't help that the rest of it all said Americans, but then the scoreboard said Mustang. It was just very confusing. My kid did not understand this.
Yeah, that's
I feel like if you told me Young Bloods, I would think it was probably like maybe like a rap group.
I was thinking rap supergroup. Yeah.
Yeah, or like this is another hockey team in the heated rivalry universe that we haven't heard about yet.
Yeah, I would think Young Bloods would be some sort of thing where it's like, yeah, their individual stuff, but like they actually all collaborated.
Rob Lowe, Cynthia Gibb, and Patrick Swayze from 86 also includes Keanu Reeves in his first feature film role. But apparently they're making a new one. And Joey's father is in this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But that's because everyone in Canada is in everything. There's no way to not be in things in Canada.
There's a lot of movies that get made in Canada, I'll tell you.
It's cheaper.
I basically every science fiction show I watched in the early 2000s was shot in Vancouver.
Yeah, I mean, isn't Twin Peaks mostly shot in Vancouver?
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Pig Girl, how are you?
It's Sunday. Happy Sunday. The weather was very nice today. I got my Weber kettle out for the first time in 2026, which was very nice. I also, as those of you who follow me on Blue Sky know, I took a little field trip yesterday and I went to a tattoo shop that was doing a fundraiser for their local library system. And now I have a little bunny on my left leg, which is nice. So
it's a great bunny.
Yeah, we love the Velveteen Rabbit, folks. We really, really do.
First up, Heinz Remix. I don't have a soundboard, so I don't even have a good sound to go with. Heinz, the purveyor of fine condiments, has created a remix machine similar to that of Coke Freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Let me read you some of the stuff you can get in it. You start with a base sauce, up to 2, ketchup, mustard, mayo, ranch, or barbecue sauce. Then choose 2 modifiers, jalapeno, chipotle, buffalo, mango, garlic, or bacon. Finally, choose the strength of your modifiers, low, medium, or high. People are already bad enough at Coke Freestyle. I don't want to stand behind someone trying so that I can get ketchup, and they're sitting there fucking around and trying to make mango, chipotle, ranch mayo.
I mean, I guess. I don't know. This isn't that many options.
I was just confused I was like wondering what you meant by bad at Coca-Cola Freestyle. I mean, physically using the machine. Okay, yeah, I'll buy that.
Oh, people are very bad at Coca-Cola Freestyle. They get analysis paralysis. They just stand there agog.
I mean, there are a lot of options. I think it's fair to take a little bit of time to think about the options that are available to you.
No, that's not how this works. Just I want to get my Coke Zero. I don't need anything else.
I mean, I have a pretty standard order at a Coke Freestyle machine, but like I do sometimes still like go through and see what the options are.
Have you ever used the QR code?
No.
Apparently, what you can do is you can pre-plan your drink out, scan your QR code, and you get the drink automatically.
Yeah, no, I do not do that.
That seems like a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
I mean,
yeah.
I generally don't have to think too much when I use a Coca-Cola Freestyle machine since I'm familiar with the options. They have them at my local AMC, and I have the AMC subscription. So I don't usually get a drink, but like I do often enough that I know kind of what the deal is, right? So like I'm just kind of picking off like, okay, do I need caffeine right now or do I not need caffeine, right? Because a lot of times like I'll see a movie between when I finish work and when we record on Tuesday nights. So then I don't need caffeine, but if it's like a matinee on the weekend, then maybe I do, right? So there's that. And then it's just a question of like, yeah, there's a couple flavor things I could, mess around with or maybe try something themed, right? Like when I saw the Avatar movie, I was trying to get some blue drink, but I feel like I just say fuck it, like give me the drink. I don't need to break it down.
Is blue Powerade an option commonly in these machines? I've never gone to that part of the machine.
I think so.
I feel like it would be. I think
Gotta be there.
I've typically had the fruit punch Powerade.
Okay.
So I can't confirm. I'll have to do research at the movie theater.
Blue Powerade is the best kind of Powerade, though.
Oh,
yeah. I'm not gonna argue with that.
Yeah, it's because I'm right.
What was your question, Kamish?
No, so I'm trying to figure out so you said you get the base sauces. You get to start with 2 base sauces.
Yes.
Like a ketchup, mustard, mayo, ranch, or barbecue. So that's 5 potential base sauces. Then you can choose up to 2 modifiers. So jalapeno, chipotle, buffalo, mango, garlic, and then bacon. That's 6 modifiers you got to choose from, right?
Yes.
Okay. And then you can choose the strength of your modifiers, low, medium, or high. Like, what's the math here? Like, you get 2 base sauces.
No, this is combinatrix, and I refuse to engage with this math.
I want to know, like, what are the potential combinations that you could unlock in this Heinz Remix machine here? Because, like, if you do, let's just say, I want a barbecue mayo, which, I mean, yeah, then you can choose 2 modifiers. Like, you already got the barbecue sauce and the mayo, maybe a little chipotle, and then maybe some, I guess, either garlic or bacon. Why not? So that's choices there. And then the modifiers strength.
Okay.
Like, do you want more mango-y? I'm sorry. Or you want more like chipotle, like low chipotle and like heavy on the garlic? I mean, what are we doing here?
I think I fucked up this math because, again, combinatrix is hard.
Okay.
But I think it's 5 times 4 times 6 times 5 times 3 times 3. And that gets us 5,400 options.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're presented with 5,400 options, just staring at you in the face, do you think it's going to take some time?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess. I mean, yes, but like realistically,
you kind of got to know like what you want.
I think, and like there are some
More
things
than
that are
freestyle.
Theoretically possible as combinations that most people are not going to make.
Yeah, like you can't do give me all the ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, ranch, and barbecue.
You can't
together.
do a sauce suicide with this thing.
Can't do that. A sauce aside.
How about okay? Mayo mango is the worst, though, right?
I feel like that could work.
I mean,
manganese.
Maybe with some chipotle.
Manganese.
Here's where I think the difference is that people now should be relatively familiar with a freestyle machine in the sense that they will be at least familiar with other soda machines, right? Like if you are like, I don't know what a freestyle machine is, I don't want to deal with this. You can just get Coke or you can just get Diet Coke, right? But like, I don't know if this will have the same defaults for people that like you can just opt out of the Coca-Cola freestyle process.
I assume you can just get a ketchup.
I hope so.
I would like a ketchup.
It's just like it's the self checkout line, and somebody doesn't know how to scan their stuff. You look and you're like, okay, there's actually a person that scanned my stuff. I'm just gonna go to the person here
Yeah.
because this person is scanning really slow as hell.
This is. I'm all about this. I
trying.
would make some horrifying combination.
What would you go with? Do you
Uh,
have like an?
So
I know you got
let's
5,400 choices.
let's say I'm looking for something to go with my French fries.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Okay.
you're doing mayo because you're a mayo
So
dude.
so hitting mayo,
Yeah.
hitting mustard,
Mayo mustard. Okay.
mayo mustard, chipotle, garlic.
Okay.
It's a
Mayo
lot, but
must. Meh.
mayo mustard. I like mayo mustard.
Meh.
For your fries?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if let's be honest here, what I really want is a nice fresh aioli, as my people call it.
As your people call it?
Aioli.
What people?
Douchey white guys.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. All right. I'll give you that. I don't know. What would you go with, Pick Girl?
So
We
obviously,
were keeping it at fries here.
if we're keeping it at fries, okay. So
Yeah.
I think fries only. There are sort of two routes you can take, right? And one is the one that my alma mater leads me to, which is the ketchup route. But
Okay.
hot take, I do also like fries with ranch, right?
Okay.
And so there are two paths here, and I will outline both of them. I'm not going to do cranch. That is an
Okay.
unholy abomination unto God.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so this would be like a ketchup with like jalapeno or chipotle kind of deal. Like give me a spicy ketchup because
Mhm.
we got the Heinz Remix machine and we don't got a Whataburger anywhere near here. So like
True.
this is a sort of we have the spicy ketchup at home move, or you do ranch and it's like garlic chipotle ranch.
Okay, I dig these.
No.
Kamish?
I'm kind of torn. Like, if it's just for fries, it's like I really, for some odd reason, I have like anytime you get fries and you had like nuggets at like a restaurant or tenders and you got leftover barbecue sauce, I'm a big fan of like just
Yeah.
fries and barbecue sauce. But I don't know, like barbecue sauce and ketchup. I'm like that's kind of like you're canceling it out a little bit.
Mhm.
It's just like, yeah, you're just watering down the
Yeah, barbecue
barbecue
sauce
sauce
is
or-
just ketchup with a bunch of other shit in it already.
Yeah, it
So,
is.
like-
And so it's just like, okay. But I mean, barbecue sauce, I would kind of do like a jalapeno barbecue sauce with maybe either garlic or bacon, I would say, and dip my fries in that. I don't need like two base sauces. Just give me the barbecue sauce, throw in a little spice with the jalapeno, and then maybe a little garlic. Buffalo may be a little weird, but otherwise, I think we're okay.
I'm glad that I am on my laptop because my computer just died again. And I wasn't even doing anything this time.
It just died. Ambient death.
So Pick Girl, lead us to our next topic because I'm getting up the show notes back up on the wrong computer.
Yes, sure. Next topic. So the Paralympics are on, as we discussed on the Thursday show, Tuesday show, whatever, linear time, right?
It's a mistake.
Yes. And beep, 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 breaking news just in as of a couple days ago, per Devin Haru on Blue Sky, 2 curling stones have been stolen from the Cortina curling venue ahead of Paralympic competition. Authorities are investigating. Competition will not be affected. Here's what we know at this point. And then there's a link to a CBC article. So yeah, somebody snuck into the curling sheets in Cortina and stole some rocks.
Do we have an update? Like, has there been have they found the stones or?
Cortina
I mean, it's like 4
curling
days ago. I'm like,
rock
you gotta.
theft search.
I typed in heist,
Yeah.
and they were like, show results without heist. I was like,
No.
I was like, no,
Without
this
heist?
is a curling stone heist.
Honestly, I don't think there's ever a time in my life for any Google search where I would want show results without heist.
Correct.
I didn't. It was just like we're showing results without heist. I'm like, Google, you suck. I want
Heist,
the curling-
caper, all those words.
That's
Yeah.
right.
So
something like that.
I'm looking at a Yahoo
Something like that.
Sports
I
article
mean, these
from
are
Thursday.
42.
Yes, they weigh between 38 and 44 pounds. World Curling says that they are using the spare set stones from the same set, so there's no impact on the competition, but they are missing. And they are worth 750 British pounds per The Guardian each. So
I feel like they should be
Ooh.
worth more than that.
Well, I think that's just like the MSRP for the specific curling stones.
yeah.
Not
No,
like,
I mean, I feel like curling stones should be more expensive than that since they're all from Scotland and they're all specific granite and shit like
So
that.
to be clear, 750 pounds sterling is almost $1,000 USD. It is 996.88
Okay.
USD.
okay.
So
yeah, but this is not taking into account that they might be worth even more
That they
due to
are-
their significance of being Olympics curling stones.
yeah, they are game used Olympic curling stones because I assume they use the same ones that they were using for the regular Olympics for this.
I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I mean,
I would-
World Curling is the same like oversight authority.
Good lord! So
They're-
each one of those stones is 26,183. I'm sorry, 26,183,346 Vietnamese dong.
It's a
Yeah.
lot of dong.
That's a lot of dong.
Pit Girl, you and I were watching the opening ceremonies at the same time,
Yes,
and we came across something delightful.
we did.
What did we come across?
So I genuinely had not thought about this at all until I was watching the Paralympics opening ceremony on Friday afternoon, and they cut to the Australian Paralympic team in particular, and they were all wearing like the like super Australian hats,
Mhm.
and they had scarves, and that was great in and of itself. But also, some of the Australian Paralympians have like service animals. And of course, this makes sense that there are Paralympic athletes with service dogs, but like I genuinely had not even thought about the fact that there might be service dogs at the Paralympics until I saw them. And there are dogs. There are Paralympic dogs, and a lot of them have like official headshots and stuff. There's a Yahoo Life article about them. You can go click through and see all the good boys and girls, and they're all so good. This is truly delightful.
They held the opening ceremonies for the Paralympics in Verona, the same place that was the closing ceremony for the Winter Olympics.
Mhm.
And it is this beautiful ancient amphitheater.
Yeah, like
Very
an actual Roman amphitheater.
Very cool. And inside of it, I don't know how many Italian house DJs exist,
So many.
but between the Winter Olympics opening, closing, and the Paralympics opening ceremonies, I know too many of them.
So I had heard of Medusa only because Medusa did a like collaboration with Hozier, and they did play like that song during the Paralympics opening. But it was like I didn't realize that they were Italian. But they are.
Medusa, stylized in all capitals.
Mhm.
Oh, I know them.
Yeah.
I'd never heard of them before.
No, they show up on some of my music that I'm listening to as we do the podcast.
Next to Desiccated Koala.
It's Decisive Koala. Come on, man.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to bring
The koala knows how to make decisions in front of the Coca-Cola freestyle machine.
I really don't think the koala does though. They have notoriously smooth brains.
But that's why the band is called Decisive Koala.
just making bad choices very
That's right.
competently.
Very-
Koala
that's-
brain.
It sounds like
Eat leaf.
a bunch of things that are going on right now. It's just a bunch of smooth brains making bad decisions. Decisive koalas.
Decisive koala. Now running the Department of Defense. Secretary of Defense Decisive Koala.
I was about to fuck up and to make another desiccating koala joke. I was going to say defecating koala, which is a whole other thing.
I mean,
That could be no. Okay,
also
you're gonna have
running
to-
the Department of Defense.
No, that's probably somebody bleep. I'm gonna bleep myself.
Speaking of college football news,
Yeah.
we have a jersey sponsor for all Arkansas sports, and it is Tyson Foods, to no one's surprise.
I'm shocked by this. Like, I cannot believe Tyson Foods is sponsoring Arkansas athletics. I'm stunned.
It is a little weird that the company that I associate with chicken nuggets is sponsoring the pig school.
Yeah, it is.
That's all I have to say.
I mean,
well,
they
it is interesting to me, right? Because like if you are Tyson Foods, you have such a big presence already in Arkansas that like I would be a little bit interested in what sponsoring Arkansas athletics is getting you, right? Like there's certain things, like certain reasons why these companies sponsor things.
Mhm.
One that I think might actually play a bigger role for something like college jersey patch sponsorships is attracting talent, right? Because if you want to hire college graduates, well, you can market to them by being on the school's uniforms, right? That's great. But in terms of general brand awareness, I wonder. I don't know that there are people in Arkansas that aren't familiar with Tyson Chicken already.
I don't
Now,
think anybody in the SEC is not familiar with Tyson Chicken
yeah,
either.
yeah, they're a big ass company. But I do think it's interesting, right? Because if you are like a public company, or I think even some, I don't know about private companies. I'll just talk about public companies, right? If you're a public company, you can't just like give money to a school even if you want to, right? But if you have some sort of sponsorship like this that you can justify writing them a big check, then like it becomes okay.
Mhm.
So
Oh,
I wonder how many companies where it's like this company is based in a specific location and they're going to sponsor the local team. I wonder how much of that is just a way for them to get the money going there.
I find it interesting that Tyson Food put out their piggy nuggets.
Yeah, the
Was that
Razorback
was,
Nuggets. Yes.
was that last year or 2 years ago?
When
In
did
the
we
last couple
bug?
years.
When did we bug Brandon Marcello about it? Because he got a bag, and I was really upset about that. I wanted a bag of the Razorback Nuggets, but he got a bag and he kept lording it over me. I was like, "You, damn you, Brandon Marcello! I want the Razorback Nuggets." I mean, I had to just settle for Dino Nuggets, you know.
So
Fine.
so Arthur, if we're saying that we're going to be using these sponsorships to get talent from schools,
I don't think anybody knows what this is gonna like. I mean, do you think like you're gonna get a talented person who loves natural gas in Louisiana? I mean,
oh, I was wondering what defense
there's-
contractor would go on Duke's.
Natural
When-
gas is my passion.
when
Yeah.
it comes to sponsorships, right? Sports sponsorships, I'm familiar with two things, right? Bowl games and auto racing. And obviously this is neither of them.
Yeah.
So this is all just hypothetical. This is me guessing. I mean, the gas sponsorship in Louisiana is, I think, about a company that wants to do business developing gas in Louisiana.
Yeah,
So that one makes sense, and you can say for that, yeah, that's the reason. But
they're trying to
not
grease the wheels.
obviously, like Tyson Chicken is not sponsoring Arkansas to like be allowed to farm more chicken in Arkansas. or
They already do
something
plenty
like
of.
I mean, they basically kind of the main reason supposedly that John Calipari left Kentucky to go to Arkansas. Which, yeah, I mean, I feel like this is just like more. It's like more overt now that you know who's like associated with this program.
Yeah,
Like,
I
like
think this
used
just
to have
slashing
like
money.
the backroom deals, or like, you know, the bag men that used to do that. You have no idea what company they're from. Now it's like, okay, there's a patch on the jersey that says Tyson Foods, and like that's their bag men, literally bags of chicken nuggets, and other stuff. But you know, that's the bag man. I was surprised that Walmart didn't try to do something like this here. But you know.
They're on the field already, aren't they?
Yeah. So I mean, like Walmart, Tyson Foods, that was kind of like that's what fuels Arkansas's, I guess, like program and boosters and
I thought you were just gonna
whatnot.
say economy, because yes, that also is.
That too, yes. So yeah, I guess I'm looking forward to more of these patch deals when we get some weirder ones. If you we didn't realize, we thought LSU was the first one, but actually UNLV was the first one.
What did they get?
UNLV announced it on like December 8th, which I missed that. It's like some weird Novo Health thing. I have no idea what they do.
Honestly, that's what I expected for most of
Yeah.
them. Is like some local hospital chain or something like that.
Yeah.
The thing about this, right? So I don't have any experience with like what's going on specifically at the college level,
Yeah.
but other sports leagues have done started jersey patches. The NBA has them.
Mhm.
The MLB has them. So
Yeah, they started last year.
we've seen who buys the jersey sponsors there. And like when the NBA rolled this out, initially there were a lot of major companies, typically like a local company where they were going in. Like I want to say that like the Cleveland Cavaliers had Goodyear initially.
Yeah.
I know that the Boston Celtics had General Electric, right? Like it was like companies that you'd heard of, and a lot of times it was still something local. And as it's gone on, it's changed a lot. I'll say like my team, the Portland Trailblazers, last year, their jersey sponsor was something called Brightside Windows, which
Okay.
was just like a local-ish. I don't know, they're definitely not around here, but just like a window replacement company. Like you schedule, they come in, they replace your windows, and that was their jersey sponsor. And I'm currently watching the Portland Trailblazers play the Indiana Pacers. I don't see a jersey patch on the Blazers this year, so I don't know what exactly the deal is. So like, you might see more excitement initially, and then kind of as things wear on, it gets to the point where it's mostly just like a local hospital chain or something like that once the novelty wears off.
Yeah.
I don't think though that like when the NBA did it, there was a lot of pressure to have sponsors that legitimized having jersey sponsors, right? Like I don't think that there will be that pressure in college athletics. Like
I'm curious.
college
Like,
athletics is all about just get the
I-
money, get the biggest check.
Like I want to see some of these Sunbelt sponsorships. I want to see some of these MAC sponsorships. I want to see like Mountain West, like Pac-12 spot. I want to see. I'm curious there. Like I think the only one that we have non Power 4 is ULM, and that's it's like a charity.
Yes.
Quote unquote, yes. So charity.
This is
Yeah. So I'm curious. I'm just curious. I'm just
show
really
me
curious about this.
show me car dealerships. Show me local chains. Show me barbecue joints.
That's the
Georgia
other thing.
football brought to you by Stetson Bennett Kia of Waycross.
Yes.
I want Wake Forest, brought to you by the smoke of Chalk's barbecue.
When it comes to spending money on something like this, right? Like a public company is going to have a different situation than a private company, right? Where like that's why a lot of kind of the traditional, like when you talk about like car dealerships, because a lot of car dealerships are privately owned, right? Like it's some family or some whoever founded the dealership owns it. And there are now some dealership chains, right? Like we all remember when Auto Nation sponsored the Cure Bowl, right? Auto Nation is a car dealer chain.
Carvana sponsors. I don't know.
Whatever.
They sponsor Jimmy
UTSA.
Johnson, but
Sure, that's fine.
yeah, like a lot of car dealers are still, or dealer groups are still, kind of smaller, privately owned concerns. And there's a lot more you can do there in terms of like you don't have shareholders necessarily that you have to answer to if you want to put your name on.
I mean, like,
jersey.
just knowing off the top of my head, UTSA's one of their biggest boosters is Ansira, which the I forgot her name, but the lady Ansira, I forgot her first name, but she's heavy into UTSA football, so it'd be interesting to see them with like an Ansira patch. But I don't know how much you get national. Like, hey, we're a car dealership. Are you going to do that? So I don't know what's going to work out, but I'm just very curious.
A lot of these are multi-sport things as well.
Yeah.
So I think that there's a lot more. there's a lot more of like the local car stuff. We've all been to minor league baseball games and
Yeah.
events that are heavily locally sponsored,
Yep.
where everyone has the local whatever. And so I think that for some of the other sports that draw more local, that it's a bigger deal. I think that would be a better pitch. But again, this is outside of my wheelhouse.
Even for football, I think like a large-ish local company is not unreasonable as a sponsor. I mean, like LSU has this Australian natural gas company, but they have them because they're doing a lot of work in Louisiana, right?
Right.
And like you look at like thinking about the brands that I see sponsoring stuff at pit games, like it's, you know, Pittsburgh is not a representative college town, but like a lot of the things that you see are like local-ish large businesses.
Yeah, like it's a lot of like this company does office furniture locally.
Right.
I looked at it. So I looked up the NBA's jersey patch sponsors. There's a Wikipedia article list of NBA jersey sponsors. There are a few companies I've heard of, but also a lot that I haven't. Like I'm just going to read through a few. So the Chicago Bulls are sponsored by Motorola.
Okay.
The Los Angeles Clippers. My God, this is a kind of incredible. Do you remember what the first Clippers jersey patch sponsor was?
I couldn't if you put a gun to my head, I could not tell you.
Yeah, I have no idea.
They were sponsored by a dating app.
Okay.
Which one?
Was it Bumble?
Yes.
It was.
It's International Women's Day.
I as soon as you said dating app, I was like, it was Bumble. I was just like, I don't know why I
Yes.
remember that.
They were then sponsored by Honey, which
I
was
mean, you know, Bumble.
an app. That's another app that
Yeah.
steals.
That's that's
affiliate-
financial crimes. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
You do as the financial crime apps go. That one's pretty good because you get discounts on stuff you buy online.
yeah, but like you're literally stealing from us when you use it. So, because the way that works is by vulturing affiliate commissions, which is something that we do. So we don't like that. Their current jersey patch sponsor, which by the way, it was never Aspiration. The company involved in all of the Pablo Torre stuff.
Yes.
Their current jersey patch sponsor is apparently Visit Rwanda.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Arsenal just got rid of that. I think like Arsenal, Bayern Munich, they all just got rid of that recently, for good reason. And yeah, that's interesting.
There are, I think, 4 or maybe 5 teams on here that are listed as only having one jersey sponsor. Like they've had the same one the whole time. So the Golden State Warriors have always had Rakuten.
Mhm.
The Oklahoma City Thunder have always had Love's Travel Stops.
Okay, yeah.
The Orlando Magic have always had Walt Disney World.
That makes sense.
And the Phoenix Suns have always had PayPal.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, one more. The Toronto Raptors have only had one, Sun Life Financial.
Okay.
But like, if you look at when these initially launched, we're looking at like FedEx, Geico,
who is the
Goodyear.
Pelican sponsor? I'm just curious.
Let's see, Pelicans. By the way, just for the record, since I like mentioned the Portland Trailblazers not having one, they're the only team in the NBA that doesn't currently have one. So that was not a representative example that I used. The Pelicans were sponsored initially by Zatarins.
Okay, is that
Yeah,
a brand? That makes
hey.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But this is what I'm saying when it's like the first sponsor is like
Yeah.
something good, something local.
So what did it become?
What's the next one? Oh God.
Next, they were sponsored by something called I think Ibotta.
Oh, yes, I have heard of this.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't remember what it does, but I've heard of it.
They are now currently sponsored by something called New Age Products that does not have a Wikipedia page.
New age products.
Ibotta is kind of like Honey. It's another one of those things where it's like you shop through them and they give you cash back via
How are there so
means-
many of these things?
data harvesting.
It feels like a discount. Oh, I mean like a Temu or whatever.
Yeah.
Temu or whatever. I don't know. I don't even know how to say
It's Timu is what I'm hearing.
that. I
They're-
mean, it's just like they're selling like garage storage, flooring, kitchens, appliances, outdoor furniture.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, so it's
Yeah.
like Timu Wayfair.
yes,
Okay.
there we
This
go.
is-
there are 3 NBA teams currently sponsored by Robinhood: the
Okay.
Washington Wizards, the Miami Heat, and the Memphis Grizzlies. And then
Okay.
one other interesting. So there are a few that are just straight up like the things you would see local commercials for. The Sacramento Kings are currently sponsored by something called An Fung Law.
Okay. So local law firm.
The Brooklyn Nets are currently sponsored by something called All in One, spelled WON, Med Bill and IT LLC.
Okay,
Mhm.
that sounds legit.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mentioned the Bulls being sponsored by Motorola. The Bucks are also sponsored by Motorola. But like again, when I was saying like the first one is like cool local tying in, right? So the Bucks' first sponsor was of course Harley Davidson. So it's like you do that, and then it's like okay, we're gonna get the one that pays money now.
We'll see how long this. We'll see not how long this goes, because clearly this is going to go on forever. Now that
Forever.
it's there.
There is money there, so it will happen forever.
Right. It'll be interesting to see where the finances end up and what the cost per what we decide these are worth in the long run, because we may see, like Arthur said, this big rush to start with, and then peel off towards more local, interesting things. Hopefully,
Well, the one thing I'll say though about college sports, I don't know that we'll see that because I don't think that like the NBA felt they had to legitimize this with some legitimate sponsors. I don't think college sports will feel the same way.
Right. I mean, but the thing about college sports is that because it's not the NBA and it's already so regional, I think the like sketchy, illegitimate sponsors will probably still be like smaller and potentially more local businesses. Like we'll see like Eastern Michigan football brought to you by Game Above Sports,
Game Above
right?
Sports.
Yeah. Like here's the Game Above Sports team.
other college football news. Big blow for us. UMass and Hawaii have mutually agreed to cancel their 2026 and 2027 football games.
No.
I know this is something that we were all looking forward to,
Oh,
but they've replaced them with another MAC member, Sacramento State.
Boo.
Hawaii opens with Sac State in Hawaii does not open. Hawaii will host them on November 28th, 2026.
oh, okay. So
And then needs a replacement for the 2027 opener.
okay, they'll find one. They'll
Yeah.
be fun.
In other news, a Louisiana judge has granted Conference USA's request for a hearing and for now denied a temporary restraining order sought by Louisiana Tech
Yeah.
to join the Sun Belt a year early.
Yeah. So this Conference USA argued in court that if they were trying to do this, that they would not be able to broadcast any Louisiana Tech games, like baseball wise, and in the conference tournament. Like for like the March Madness that's going on right now. And so the judge was like, here, you're gonna do that now. So I feel like the timing of it, they're trying to do it in the middle of this, and it's getting kind of crazy. Maybe at the end of like the school year it'll go through and they can do it in 2026. But it's gonna be pretty funny if Conference USA ties La Tech up in court and La Tech has to play the CUSA football schedule for one more year.
This is also holding up schedules, which means that we're lacking a lot of G5 schedules already.
So a lot of the Sunbelt stuff is up in the air. Conference USA is up in the air. Conference USA apparently already has La Tech on the schedule, and so
It's nice to want things,
it.
but that doesn't mean as well. North Dakota State had a whole fucking schedule, and
they did.
then they didn't.
Had.
Apparently, a lot of North Dakota State's contracts had release clauses in them saying that if North Dakota State moved, or if either school
it moved
changed
up,
classification,
released.
then they're released from it.
I mean,
That's
that
nice.
seems like a reasonable thing to put into your contract, just as like standard boilerplate language, even if you're not really planning to move. So,
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, like I would put it in my contract just as a flex.
Yeah.
Like if I was signing a contract just in my general life, I'd put in a clause where it's like, yeah, like if I win the lottery, then like
I mean, it's like
this
it's
contract's void.
It's the Jerry Kill bonus at New Mexico State if you won the national championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he gets an extra. What was it only like an extra 50,000?
It was 50,000.
But just to have it in there,
Yeah.
if he led the New Mexico State Aggies to the national title, he'd only get 50 grand.
On top of all the other bonuses that he would have also gotten. to
Yes,
be
on
fair.
the way there. Yes.
Yeah.
On top of the statue that they would have built for him.
Yeah.
On top of the things they would have named after him. On top of the babies named Jerry.
Yeah.
in New
Well,
Mexico.
welcome to the state of Jerry Kill.
Mhm. I believe
Yeah,
that makes you a senator at that point.
Yeah, he would have definitely just like Las Cruces would have been,
Los
Welcome to the
Jerry's.
city. Yeah.
Los
welcome
Jerry's.
to yeah.
Los-
welcome to Los Jerry's. Jerry Kill.
Los Jerry's. Los Jerry's. If he did that up.
Good news from the MAC. Akron has received a waiver that will allow the football program to be eligible for the football postseason next year. If you remember,
Yay.
Akron was ineligible because of APR score issues.
Yay!
Yay.
Now,
Congrats.
the fact that they needed a waiver, I didn't actually check their APR score. I don't know if it got better or better enough that at least the waiver went through.
So it's a rolling 4-year average.
Mhm.
Okay.
So the 4-year average, like it improved after that 1 year went off, but it's still not good enough. And then the NCAA is like, okay, fine, you paid your penalty for 1 year. It's improving. We're gonna take you off of the the performance improvement plan for your grades. The Akron got put on a PIP by the NCAA.
Hey, but Akron managed to get unpipped.
They got unpipped. They got a waiver.
I'm just happy to see them back because this was almost a real issue. They were if you remember, listeners, they went 5-7 last year, and if their name number had been called when they were trying to find that last bowl spot, they wouldn't have been able to go. So it's good to have them back. I'm excited about this. I love Akron football. You know me.
I was kind of bummed because they finished 5-7, and like even if they got that 6th win, they wouldn't have been able to get to a bowl game this year. But like it's been Joe Moorhead incremental improvement. Like they get like a game or two more wins, and so this year's kind of like, okay, is this the year they get to the 6?
So what I'm hearing is that if we give Joe Moorhead long enough, Akron will win the national championship.
Theoretically, yes, he'll get that $50,000 bonus, and Joe Moorhead will have a statue made out of him from Goodyear tires.
Like the fucking Michelin, the old school Michelin. Was
Yeah,
it Mr. Bing Bong?
I'm picturing the Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
It's the Moorhead Man.
Mhm.
So that's what it is. It's the Moorhead Man.
They're gonna put him on a blimp like they did Shaq. Was it Shaq on the blimp or who was it?
I don't know who
Which
was on
NBA
the-
player was on the fucking blimp? Oh, I can't remember. It was just,
Arthur.
which NBA player was on the blimp?
I think that was
Oh, Charles Barkley. Charles
That's
Barkley.
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Goodyear blimp. It was the one it was in San Antonio. I was getting pictures of
Oh,
it.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Just for the Final Four on the Capital One blimp.
Yeah, because it was like based on a commercial
Yes.
that they then made a physical blimp.
It was just
for.
like, why is Charles Barkley flying around my damn city on a blimp? Yeah, but-
probably to look at all the big women of San Antonio, right?
As,
what
as
you
he
would
says
say.
it. Yes, as he says. I disagree, Charles Barkley. Akron was 2-10.
Happy International Women's Day.
That's right.
Mhm.
I disagree with you, Charles Barkley. 2-10, 2-10, 4-8, 5-7. So he's got that
Progress.
improvement going.
Progress.
It's improving. It's progress. But I mean, I feel like they had to like load in the base and rebuild that entire program. So I feel like Akron's close, and this is good for them to have that carrot to go shoot for a bowl game instead of not having it last year and still finishing 5-7.
What do we know about the Power G logo?
Nothing. It looks like that.
So, what schools is the Power G associated with?
So it's Georgia and Grambling State,
Mhm.
along with the Green Bay Packers.
Mhm.
Well, Grambling, after 3 decades of litigation and things like that, has secured the federal trademark for its iconic G logo
Good job,
under
Greg.
U.S. trademark. Now, it's very specific about those colors. No red is allowed.
Yeah.
And if there is red, then that is a Georgia thing.
Yes.
But Grambling did get their
Yep.
their G locked in, which is great news.
That's good.
They've been using it since the 70s, but probably before that as well.
Yeah.
It's not like
I think it was early
either
70s.
any one
but
of these
then-
schools is like the original. Because then you had Georgia from like the 60s, the Packers probably before that. But it is a very, is it like one of the most iconic logos? I would say so. The Power G.
Yeah.
And used by however many fucking high schools.
Every high school. So many high schools.
Yeah. And like the funny thing is, like these three entities are not fighting with each other. Like they don't even they're not even doing like with the Pistol Pete thing. When there was three of them, like Oklahoma State was on the offensive, I would say, to get the Pistol Pete, and then they came to an agreement with, Wyoming for like $1, but like you could only have it yellow and in this color, and then you got to have the name Wyoming on the hat, and we could have to have Oklahoma State on the pants or something. And then like New Mexico State was like, okay, we're just going to change Pistol Pete completely from the old one, and we're not going to use that anymore. So, but this one with the G's, they're all the Power G's. They were all very nice and not necessarily fighting with each other over it, but they were able to get the trademark, which is great. Supposedly, the Packers started in '61, Georgia got it in '64, and then like Grambling started using it in '65, supposedly. But again, it is like commissioned and shared, and it's a very common logo, like GYs with the high schools and stuff. But it's nice for Grambling State to finally get that, and basically, I mean, dude, 30 years of litigation just to get that, for God's sakes. Man, billable hours are undefeated.
Next up, we got to talk some basketball.
How about we do the ad read and then we'll go to that?
Okay, let's do that then. As always, if you want to dress like us, go to Home Field Apparel, the official sponsor, the official clothing sponsor of the Sickos Committee podcast. I am wearing a Garth Brooks Hierarchy of Food shirt. I don't know if they sell it anymore, but it is a Home Field
that
shirt.
was a special edition Shutdown Full Cast shirt.
Oh,
that raised money for Feeding America. I have that shirt too.
I sent mine to Katie.
There you go.
Katie said that it was like her white whale to get that shirt, so I sent my the Garth Brooks Food Pyramid shirt that Home Field had to Katie. But I am wearing.
She's wearing a Texas shirt because it's burnt orange. Nope, can't see it. Sorry. Let's see here. Can't see it very well.
Listener,
it's a Texas shirt.
Jordan can't read. This is a Bowling Green shirt. Go
That's
Pudge.
Right. Go Pudge and the Falcons. The only Falcons that Kamish can like. Oh, Air Force, you're cool too.
Let's see, Air Force?
Air Force is cool too. You're fine.
This just in, Kamish hates the troops.
I hate Atlanta Falcons, but yes.
If you are going to games, and you should, and you're going to spend more than $200, use our Vivid Seats code SICKOS20 for $20 off your first purchase of $200 or more. We have our Beehive where we do our writing.
Beehive.
Kamish, what's coming up on the Beehive?
So we have you, Jordan.
Yes.
On Monday, you wrote a defense of In-N-Out fries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's coming out on Monday.
They're delicious.
I mean,
I recall them being fine.
I have a feeling we're gonna get quote tweeted to hell.
Good.
So,
guess what? I work all day tomorrow and can't be on the timeline. Even better.
Yeah, I will get the brunt of this. I'm also gonna write something for
National Women's Day.
I mean, that was too late, but take me back to the past, I guess, and then I'll write something for that. Mm-hmm. But no, I'm writing something to help us crown retroactive Sickos national champions. I'm going to give the opportunity to you, the listener, along with the folks that are on our timeline and follow our socials, to do this to help us crown Sickos national champions. Because I mean, I know it's like a Patreon exclusive thing that we're doing right now, but when we do the polls, it's to the public.
Mhm.
And so I figured, open up the nominations to do that. And then we're going to break those down via Patreon behind the paywall. And sometimes we'll do some on like the main shows like this. We'll debate them and crown them for a year here on the podcast.
Kamish, are you telling me that we are embracing debate here on the Sickos Committee podcast?
Sicko style, though.
Okay.
So
Just
That's
checking.
all, it's all debate is.
Sicko's debate.
If you like what we do and want to help us out, join our Patreon. We have new tiers. At the $3 level, you get access to all the podcasts, all our special podcast stuff.
Yeah.
At the $5 level, you get access to our Discord as well.
Mhm.
And then for $10 or $100, I'll tell you I love you.
I mean, yes, the $10 and $100 tiers, I'm going to have to get some clearance from other members of the committee to see what we can and cannot do. If you want to join,
You got mine. I'll tell them I love them.
there may be some more things I may need to ask you.
I'll do
but
those too. I'll do anything for $100. I'll do anything.
$100 a month. Yeah. Jordan will do anything.
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 Listeners,
Jordan,
anything.
save some of that for our OnlyFans.
Anything for $100. Anything.
$100 a month. You gotta, man. If you sign up for a year,
Oh,
But-
I'll show ankle.
I'll just let you know this like stuff. If you up the tier or whatever, we're trying to work. I have to get some clearance to do like the $10 tier. We're gonna do some special stuff. You get behind the scenes stuff, but I need to verify. And then maybe at a certain tier, maybe at some point in time, we'll talk about some stuff. I got to make sure that the folks that are on the podcast are comfortable with it, though.
Jordan will post his feet.
I mean, I don't have like bare feet to post, but I did wear my Sabrina Ionescu shoes today for International Women's Day. I took a picture, so I could post that.
Hey, yeah.
As going up on Monday, which will be yesterday when you listen to this,
Mhm.
it will be Chapter 3 of the Bundesliga Bachelor,
Yeah, the finale.
finale, where Kamish decides which Bundesliga team he is going to support. I will not spoil it here,
Don't
but
spoil
it
it.
is a great episode with our friends Beeflem and Jake over at 50 Plus Sterner. And
It was great. It was a lot of fun. We're going to be doing another one for me to decide my NWSL team, which is the National Women's Soccer League. We're trying to get. We got Doug from the Kickback Committee, who's also associated with the Full Cast After Dark. We may have an actual like person that has played for the United States women national team in some sort, or maybe the under 20 team, and that's a current broadcaster. So yeah, we may have a celebrity with us.
Cool.
No, so that could happen. We're still trying to work out the timing on that. Okay.
Go to our merch store at sickoscommittee.org to get yourself something nice. Maybe some Linear Time was a mistake gear to celebrate.
I mean, you got to get the Aaron Go Birds merch at this point.
That's true. It is that
You
time of
need
year.
You need to hurry up to get that Aaron Go Birds merch. If you're listening to this on the 10th, you're going to have to get the expedited shipping. Also, the Sicko stands that we have for basketball and football, limited stock of those. We dropped the prices down to 20. We're probably never going to do these again. And if you want to get it, if you're ever thinking about getting it, it's $20. The majority of the profits goes to the cartoonist, but we have all these stands. Get one, have your little buddy with you watching March Madness, and also you can get the football version of it because we just dropped the price on those to $20, which is it cuts into our margins a little bit, but you get something awesome.
Check out our YouTube and our TikTok where we post our videos. Check out our Instagram as well on our Twitch. Shout out to Message Board Geniuses podcast. They go to places we refuse to go. And shout out to Feed Your Mascot podcast where our friends Jeff and Blue talk about the culture around college sports.
I earned my degree online at Arizona State University. I chose to get my degree at ASU because I knew that I'd get a quality education, they were recognized for excellence, and that I would be prepared for the workforce upon graduating. To be associated with ASU, both as a student and alum, it makes me extremely proud, and having experienced the program, I know now that I'm set up for success. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Basketball. It's March, so I'm not sleeping. Woo!
We sleep in May.
Oh,
It is
apparently.
Can I just say real quick
no.
about March Madness?
What about it?
So you're familiar with John Rothstein, right?
Yes.
No.
Not at all.
Obviously.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, so he's a college basketball reporter,
Arthur, we know who he is. Keep going.
notorious on Twitter. As some of the audience might.
Dead-eyed
okay.
stare. Yeah.
I had a realization.
He doesn't have hobbies. He watches college basketball.
Right. But I'm
Yes.
saying, like, I realized this week I follow his Twitter, or at least I did. I'm off Twitter now, but when I did, I followed his Twitter the same way that Katie follows Lane Kiffin's Instagram.
Yes. That's what
Mm.
John Rothstein's Twitter is for.
Like, I was just thinking about, because, like, I don't know, I hadn't thought of myself as like, oh, well, I don't follow anybody like that, and then I'm like, no, I do.
Okay. He's your internet crush.
I wouldn't say he's my internet crush.
I
but
don't think Lane Kiffin is Katie's internet crush.
in terms of, like, I know so much lore about him simply because
Through
I
his
have
Twitter, yes.
obsessively followed his every social media move.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do want to note for the Patreon, join the Patreon, because we're gonna have Katie's Kiffin corner. The last one is a C. I am not using that other letter. And we are gonna break down. We're gonna break down Lane Kiffin for this, and it's gonna be behind the Patreon. We're gonna get all the ladies together. We may have a special guest for that too. So that's gonna be coming. We're gonna break that down. And
the extraist specialist edition of Ladies is Sickos.
yes.
We need to mention Miami, Ohio, who has done something amazing.
Yeah,
They have run the table in the perfect season. They are 31-0.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they are.
And have done something amazing. Did it in dramatic fashion at the very end. Had to go to overtime to beat Ohio,
Yeah.
and won it with a beautiful shot. It was just a great that game was popping off so well.
It was probably the best college basketball game this year that I've watched. I
watched UNC beat Duke on a buzzer beater, so in the
whatever.
ballpark.
No, I was not. No, I'm not doing that. There's been so many buzzer beaters this weekend. I'm numb to all of the buzzer beaters. It's so great because apparently this is SDS Marzo. So no, Miami, Ohio, OT. I'm just. Whew,
This is the first time since
Phenomenal.
78-79 that a team has entered the conference tournaments unbeaten after being unranked in the preseason AP poll. And here are the teams in the last 35 years to finish the regular season undefeated. We have 91 UNLV, 2004 St. Joe's, 2014 Wichita State, 2015 Kentucky, 2021 Gonzaga, and 2026 Miami. So
and none of those have won the title.
No, and
Yeah.
Someday Gonzaga will do it.
Yeah. Maybe this year. Who knows? Alex Kirshner will write that column.
Yeah, exactly.
I am so happy for Miami, Ohio. And of all the things I refuse to engage with, it is Bruce fucking Pearl talking about how a 500 Auburn team on the bubble is of equal value as a Miami of Ohio. Fucking. Oh, I'm not going to do it tonight. I'll save it for later.
It's fine. I mean, like, it's whatever.
The committee's opinion on mid-majors getting into the tournament is well known.
Yes.
More fun for more conferences.
I think the committee's opinion on Bruce Pearl broadly is also well known. So
Yeah, we're good.
And so the fact that
This committee, not the selection committee.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
This committee, the only committee that matters. Thank you.
That's true. We do. Yeah.
one of my favorite quotes, this is from Loyal to Soil Dan at xfandan25 on Twitter. I just woke up my daughter, 2 years old, to tell her Miami went 31-0 in the regular season. Rubbing her eyes, she said, "Daddy, there's no way the selection committee can keep them out of the tournament. That would be malpractice." Hugging her, I started crying. They grow up so fast. Yep.
And then she said Ruth Conda forever.
Mm-hmm. Happy National Women's Day.
That's right. Happy International Women's Day, everybody.
Our friend of the program, Kate Wagner, McMansion Hell, said that part of having a socialist boyfriend or fiance, I forget how they're currently intertwined, is that apparently she got flowers on International Women's Day.
Oh, that's so nice. I love that for her.
Yeah, the Miami thing is so impressive. Just how we constantly say on this podcast and through the account that it is so hard to go undefeated no matter what you do.
Yeah.
Because that means that every weird end of game bounce has to go your way.
Yeah, it does.
And over 31 games, that is fucking Arthur. I swear to God, Arthur, if we start talking about how, well, this isn't that impressive. Don't do it, dude.
Oh,
Don't
I'm
do
not
it.
saying it's not impressive. I'm saying you could win all your games by so much that you don't even need those bounces. But
Well, I mean,
Okay,
again,
yes,
no.
fair.
they have
Technically,
played
yes.
some close games.
They have played. I think like the last 3 games I've posted Miami 29 and oh my god, it was so close.
Mhm.
Or like Miami 30 and oh my god, it was so close.
Look.
Yeah, it's happened. Like they've had some really close calls, and I feel like the atmospheres in the opposing MAC basketball like arenas.
Oh, they've all come for this.
They have all sold out to watch this happen. And I love that for every single school in the MAC that has gotten up. Like the Western Michigan. Like Western Michigan was like 11 and 21. It sold out their arena just to watch Miami, Ohio do this.
Yeah,
And,
no. I mean,
mean,
this kind of thing is great for the MAC.
It's
Like,
so awesome. It's so cool. And the one thing is like Akron's like 25 and 4. And you're
Akron's
like,
real fucking good.
Akron's really good in basketball, and Kent State used to be, but not as good lately. But maybe a little bit down this year. But they all have, like, you know, I mean, like UMass gave them hell, and UMass has got to play them first in the MAC tourney, which is, you know, like UMass's basketball.
The MAC tourney is really weird like this though, because they
Yeah.
only take 8.
They do.
So
They
that
only
first
take 8.
round game, that 1v8 first round game is not like a.
Nope.
It is not the bottom dweller. It is midway through your conference.
Essentially. Yeah, it's great. It's a phenomenal story. Miami, Ohio, just, I mean, wow, it's incredible. I'm not like, I mean, to debate like if they were to lose or whatever, like, you know, this person gets in them over the bubble, like in Auburn, that's like
I
16
will
and 4.
burn
No,
things down. I will
nobody
torch
wants
this.
this.
Who the fuck wants to watch a 500 SEC conference team?
Fans of that team, and that's it.
Really? Does Auburn want to watch more basketball?
I don't know.
Yes, Auburn fans, I would think want. Well, some of them would like just pack it in. I saw that when they lost to Bama. But
Yeah.
They got they didn't just lose to Bama, buddy. Bama fucking.
Well, yeah,
I
they
mean,
made it respectful.
also, you don't make the tournament, you get rid of Bruce Pearl Nepo baby faster. Like this is a obviously college basketball teams don't tank, but like I think the outcome that you want, you get faster if you don't.
Auburn
dancing.
is the 11 seed. They went 7-11 in conference, 16 and 15 overall.
Boo.
who
No,
wants in the
let's not
tournament?
do the like SEC thing, but for basketball.
Yeah,
Like,
we're good there.
Who
We're
the
fine.
fuck wants that in the tournament? Even if you think that they are like of a quality that they should be in the tournament, I would rather watch some like second seed from a mid major.
Like I said, give me like 2 or 3 from the A10. Give me like the mid major conference. Give me somebody like 2 from Arch Madness, whatever. I mean, for God's sakes, like Navy lost on a buzzer beater to like Boston University, and Navy was a 1 seed. I feel so bummed for them. Like, just throw Navy in there. I don't care.
this
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
nuts.
this is like not entirely unrelated to some of the conversations we've had about like the college football playoff and about bowl games too,
You're right.
where it's like, I want the little team that's excited to be here instead of mid as hell Auburn being mad about it. Like,
in college football, I refuse to have an argument about what 3-loss teams should be in the playoff. Fuck that noise. 3 losses means you get a Citrus Bowl. Enjoy. We're not going to have this guy. Oh, no.
The Cheez-It Citrus Bowl.
Would you say 7 and what?
yeah, Auburn doesn't even
7-11
have a
in
winning
conference.
record in conference. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. The fuck
7-Eleven
you
and
think you
Comfort.
are
Yes.
trying to get in the NCAA tournament? Enjoy the CBI. Not
They would-
ironically.
They would decline the CBI.
They would.
So some people who have locked up bids. The
Yes.
first bid ticket punched was the NEC in their semifinal because NEC once again has all these schools that are in transition.
Yep.
So Long Island University, the Sharks.
The Sharks. If you haven't seen these guys, these Long Island University fans, they do fins up,
Mhm.
and it's just like one guy. No. They do it kind of like the clap, like the Iceland clap,
Okay.
and so it's just like he's just like fins up, and then like they go zoom to another section of the thing, and it's just like three guys go,
Mhm.
just like make the safety symbol, which is
Good rock.
ridiculous. Yeah,
Good rock.
it's
Would you say their hats are like shark fins?
their hats are like a shark fin. No, LL Cool J would say that.
What is this? I don't know this.
It's from Deep Blue Sea, where a shark ate me. A shark motherfucking ate me.
Yeah.
Okay.
From what I've heard, LL Cool J like has not made that song available on streaming because he's embarrassed by it.
I mean, movie tie-in songs in that time period were embarrassing.
It's a
Yeah, that was
banger
pretty
though.
bad.
Some
It
It's
was
a-
it was at the end.
no.
It was at the end. Like you got to hear that as you're leaving the theater watching that movie,
Well,
which is pretty
but
nice.
you got to hear that after what you got to see at the end of the movie.
Well, yes, Deep Blue Sea.
I haven't seen Deep Blue Sea in a long fucking time.
Oh, it's a great movie.
Okay.
It's so bad, but yes, it's great.
Other
No, it's
conferences.
good.
The OVC, Tennessee State is headed
Sorry?
out.
First time in I think in like 30 some odd years
It's been a while.
they've made it. Yeah, it's been a while for Tennessee State.
Big South, High Point. In the Missouri Valley Conference, Arch Madness, which has been pretty mad.
Yeah,
Northern Iowa for the first time since 2016.
Ali Farouk Manesh, if you know that name.
Oh, I
win
know
over
that name.
Kansas.
The ASUN had a fucking wild game because the ASUN final was going to get a team into the tournament for the first time, no matter
Yeah.
who won it.
Yep.
Who ended up winning it was Queens University,
It's out of
Queens-
North Carolina.
who is going to merge with Elon.
Yeah, the Royals.
Elon is the only D1 team in North Carolina, I believe, to have never been to the dance.
Hmm.
There have
Well,
been
good
like
for them.
18. There have been like 18 teams in North Carolina who've gone.
They
to the
can
tournament.
claim it.
Are they merging to athletics departments? I don't know if we ever got that.
I don't know. We'll see.
And then in the Summit League final, someone check the score for me, please.
Summit League. It should
Checking.
be ongoing.
Summit League.
3-1.
Basketball. Search.
Well, it has New Orleans advancing in the Southland tournament.
Standings.
Summit League.
Basketball.
Summit League final. North Dakota State. They beat North Dakota 70-62.
Okay. Bison are going dancing for their last time at this part of the Summit League.
Yes.
Oh wait, hold on. Did
Bison advanced to title game. Yes.
Georgia-
South Dakota State tops North Dakota State to win Summit title
Women's.
per ESPN. Oh, that's the women's. Yep.
Oh my God.
What?
Georgia Southern won
In the Sun Belt?
in the gauntlet.
In the
Oh,
gauntlet. What is the
Yeah.
gauntlet? What's their gauntlet update?
All right, so gauntlet update. We want to give a shout out to 12 seed who made it four spots. ULM women's basketball made it 3 games in a row, and Georgia Southern in the gauntlet, the men's gauntlet, they defeated Old Dominion, they defeated Arkansas State, they defeated South Alabama, they defeated Coastal, and then they defeated Marshall. Now they're going to the championship against Troy, which is tomorrow night, Monday night. Georgia Southern was a 10 seed. So they've made it almost the whole way of the gauntlet. So they started like one rung down from the very end of the gauntlet. They've gone from the 10 seed all the way to the title game.
That's fucking wild.
So they'll have to win 6 in a row. We don't know if they're going to do it, but they've made it that far. Georgia Southern gauntlet. Oh my God.
And there was a kind of crazy game. I think it was in the women's Sunbelt tournament.
Oh yeah.
Where there was like a fight and like
South Alabama, baby.
Yep, South
Yes.
Alabama. Yep. That was man. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of times I'll see someone talking about a fight in a basketball game, and like basketball game fights aren't really that real. Like a lot of times it's just people pushing and shoving, and
Mhm.
it's always a little bit alarming when there's a fight, you know?
Well, when punches actually get thrown, one of the refs got like knocked over.
One of the refs got taken out.
My kid, when the fighting started happening in hockey, because of course it did, was so pumped up by it. Yeah, like he was in a wrestling match. In the women's bracket side, ACC Duke in overtime is our ACC champion. In the Big Ten, holy shit, UCLA obliterated Iowa by 51. UCLA is a very good women's basketball team. In the SEC final, Texas. Big 12 final, West Virginia. And the Big South final, High Point. High Point going on both sides in the Big South. Congratulations. What did we think of the digital court for the Big 12 tournament?
We like the digital court. I think we've established that we like the digital court, and actually they should do more with it.
I liked it after they fixed a couple of things. The mid-court line was hard to see for the first game or two. They made it better. And then the problem is they keep insisting on using that XII
Yeah,
magic
that's
eye pattern.
I mean, that was a problem with the non-digital, the analog court.
the
God.
The analog
the
court.
acoustic court.
Yeah, I mean,
Basketball
when it
unplugged.
when it comes to like bad courts,
Well, anyway, here's basketball.
Episode title.
when it comes to bad courts, I think that's got to be one of the worst I've seen. Because at least the NBA in-season tournament courts, like
There are some
they
war
were
crimes out there, man.
ugly, but they weren't distracting. in
There was a
way.
neon green one that about put me over.
I think that was the Timberwolves one, but it's not like that makes it hard for you to see the game.
I guess. I really have trouble with, this is my crotch to the old man thing. I really have trouble with non-traditional basketball courts. I have trouble watching games on them on TV.
I like seeing people trying something, right?
Mhm.
I like
Yeah.
the experimentation, but sometimes it doesn't work. Like Oregon basketball's court in the past is they've had some things that I'm not sold on. Like I want to say TCU has had some weird
TCU's
courts.
TCU's court
the
is
one.
is hard to look at. Yeah.
It undulates. It
Yes.
looks like it is teeming.
That's
oh,
where I
God.
draw the line.
Can we just play it on a nice wooden court, guys? Is that too
No.
much to
That's
ask?
too much. It's too much.
That's too much to ask.
Too much, you guys.
And
Just
Boise's isn't blue? Like, what are we doing here?
I'm not necessarily like a big, like crazy color court fan, but some are cool. I like when the paint is different, like
What do you
like
mean?
the 3-point line. Like when the 3-point line is a different color than the court. Like I like when that jumps out, like the arc inside the arc. and
Okay.
the paint are different
when
colors. Yeah,
I thought you
Not
meant
the
just the
entire
line
court.
itself. I was like, well, yeah, dude. The line is usually different color than the court. Yes, I agree with you. I didn't know what you meant. Sorry. This whole thing has been like the whole court thing has just, I don't know, man. I'm feeling my age here when I start complaining about things like this.
This is very old man yells at cloud.
It
Even
is.
for you.
Okay. I'll take that. That's fine.
Like enjoy your cloud, but like
Get with it.
yeah, old. Like you gonna go tie an onion to your belt, as was the style at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
5 B's for a nickel.
I mean, like the colored courts are fine. I don't necessarily find the only one that was really tough to deal with, I think, was like the Oregon old one that they changed it.
Was it
Where
the
they
tree
did
one?
The crazy tree
I
one.
liked the tree one.
It's fine, but it was just kind of tough to watch. But I would still watch it. I wasn't like mad at it. It was just like I knew what they were going for, but it was a lot. And I think my favorite one now, I think San Jose State is still doing this, but it was like the microchip court.
Yes, I remember this.
Yeah, we actually like maybe if Sicko CBB forced them to do it.
I remember definitely pressuring them on that court.
We did that. We wanted that one. But no, I mean they're fine. Have a little bit of the one thing is like we spoke with Eastern Michigan folks and they were like, we don't have a gray basketball court. And I was like,
Not yet.
you probably should have a gray basketball court.
They have a great baseball stadium now.
Yes. I was like, lean into it, Eastern Michigan. You are
I mean,
gray.
Gray is not even a crazy color for a basketball court. Like
No.
there are NBA teams, like I think the Brooklyn Nets have had like a gray basketball court as like their aesthetic for a bit. That's not really kind of crazy at this point.
Yeah, no, I'm looking at it right now. It looks fine. Like it looks totally fine. And Emu should do that. College baseball news.
Oh my God. So the funny thing about the gauntlet thing about Georgia Southern.
Yeah.
So you remember there was a 6-way tie for second place?
Yes. What
Yeah.
happened to all those sixth place teams? All those teams?
They won exactly 0 games in the Sun Belt tournament.
And this is why we shouldn't have conference tournaments. Oh, no, I'm not going to do that one right now either.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
I mean, I will say, like, if you're primarily familiar with college sports through football, like the hierarchy of where the Sun Belt is in terms of the college basketball conferences,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
like they're a lot lower than like there are a number of probably even FCS conferences, but also conferences that don't sponsor football that are probably stronger basketball.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
For sure. The Sun Belt is definitely, it's always a one bid league. I think it would be really, really rare for them to get 2.
Oh, that would be just.
It would just
wild.
be really, really insane for that to happen.
I feel like every other FBS conference has had years where I remember a team having a really good season, right? Like Middle Tennessee had a really good season for CUSA. There were a couple other teams that were in CUSA that are now in the American that have had strong years. The MAC has obviously had some success in the tournament, right? Like they're probably always maybe like a 12-13 seed, but like they've had some upsets. And not like, I feel like the Sun Belt has had like an upset here or there, but when you look at where the Sun Belt realigned,
It was football heavy.
Yeah, like it was football heavy, but also just specifically it like the profile of the school, right? Not in an urban area. Whereas like Conference USA and like the American kind of went for like markets. They went for teams in kind of bigger cities.
Yeah.
It is more conducive for basketball to do that.
I want to say this about Georgia Southern too, if they do this, which would be great. Sorry, Troy. Troy mentioned. But Georgia Southern, the last time they made the NCAA tournament was when the Atlantic Sun was called the Trans America Athletic Conference. The TAC.
Trans conferences or human conferences? Wait.
Trans America Athletic Conference.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
College baseball. Wild story here. This is from our friends 11.7 college baseball. 11.7 on
Give me the ball
Twitter.
and I'm gonna bunt it. Oh, sorry.
That was good. That's scanned too. This is a wild story. A Texas A&M Corpus Christi Islanders player was hit by pitch during a check swing, and Nichols challenged the ruling, and the ruling was overturned as a dead ball strike. But check swings are not reviewable, and A&M Corpus Christi protested the call. Nichols went on to win the game, win in quotes, 11-7, but the Southland Conference reviewed the situation and deemed it was an ineligible review, so the game reverses to the exact moment of the play. All involved umpires are suspended. Damn, man.
So I don't even know who won that game. And that happened, so they had to finish. So it was 11-7, and then they had to replay 11-7 in like the first inning.
Let me double check. Let me check A&M Corpus Christi.
Was it Friday's game?
It was the first game of the series, I think.
Okay. So probably Friday.
I just feel like it's wild to reverse back in time to when a bad call was made.
Yeah, it's very strange. Oh man, they don't even break this down in the ESPN app that well. Sucks.
The ESPN app is not as good as it used
Not
to
good for
be.
baseball. Not good for baseball.
It was never good for baseball, but like the app itself is not as
No,
good as
not
it
at all.
used to be.
I mean, I don't know about like rulings in terms of we're going to go back and replay something from this point because of a messed up ruling.
Yeah.
But, like I can think of sporting situations where if something gets so messed up, then you just start back at like a previous point, right? Like I want to say in baseball, there's a rule where if you have to make it a certain amount of the way into the game before, like if it gets called for rain, it doesn't just go back to the beginning.
Mhm.
Right, like I forget the exact number, but it's like if you only play a half inning and then it pours and the rest of the day you can't play, like you just start over. There's also rules like I know in F1 there's a rule involving like if a red flag I think comes out before like on a start before the cars have all made it to the next sector, like everything restarts. I know that's like been controversial and come up in the past, in terms of like where positioning is. And NASCAR obviously, like they'll use a timing loop if there's a crash, right? So like if there's a
Yeah.
crash, they set the order by going back to like the last completed
Yeah, they
point on
lost.
the track. So
Texas A&M, Corpus Christi lost both of them.
No, so they lost,
Yes.
but they did not go back and replay that first part of that first game.
No.
That's going to be at a later date.
Yeah, it'd be at a later date, but they lost the other two games to Nichols.
They had a doubleheader on Saturday.
Yeah, they lost 8-3 and 14-5.
Kennesaw State baseball,
Hooty hoo.
right across the street from their baseball stadium
Mhm.
in right field,
Yeah,
is a Waffle House.
Of
It is.
course.
The closest Waffle House to baseball stadium. We could probably just call that safely, I think.
I'm pretty sure we can call this safely.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel pretty good about it.
And a baseball hit the bus stop
In
right
front of them.
across the street from the
In front of the Waffle House, yes.
right by the Waffle House. It landed so perfectly. Someone went to go track it down, and the call was amazing because the call
Yeah.
was
It was
it
the
was
best call.
smattered, smothered, and covered.
Perfect.
Scattered, smothered.
Yeah,
Scattered.
scattered. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
You can play it. It's
Oh,
great.
man. Now
Uh,
I want Waffle House.
Let me get
It
it.
was so great. It's only like 20 something seconds. It was
Alright.
so great. Such a great call. And I saw this. I was like, oh my God, Waffle House home run. Like somebody tagged us into it, of course. Thank you, followers. I don't remember your name at the moment, but I could go and search and find it. But yeah, this was so awesome to see this. Like he just like if you're a left-handed batter, you just want to hit the ball to Waffle House.
Yeah.
Just like pull it over the right field fence, and then there's the Waffle House, and you can clearly see the Waffle House inside, like the stadium. You can see it like right over the fence. As soon as he hits it,
Here we
it's an amazing call. It's so great.
Quiet in these first 7 innings today. That one's hit high and deep to right field. You can forget about this one. Jackson Cirillo will take that one scattered, smothered, and covered. Waffle House bomb.
There's more. Keep going. No, let him finish it off.
I think he just put that in somebody's all-star special.
Ayo.
So clear, man. You wonder if that isn't like on a card to remind them, hey, if it ball goes over to right field, call out the Waffle House.
No, I don't know. I mean, Waffle House is, it's enough of an institution.
I bet you're right too.
Yeah, it's
in the same
phenomenal.
way, if like this would never happen, but if there was a college that had a Sheets out in that area,
Mhm.
like every commentator would have all of the Sheets jokes just like ready to go.
I mean, like if you get like a game that starts at like 11 a.m. or noon, just go to the Waffle House and then walk right across the street to go watch Kennesaw State baseball.
Can
I mean, you
imagine
can go to
how-
Waffle House anytime. They're open 24 hours.
I mean, they are 24 night game after that, you know.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, no,
guess-
catch me at the Waffle House after a night game.
Oh, I don't, you know. But I love it that they played into it, and we were able to share the video and stuff with them in their posts on Instagram, which is cool. I think like one of the hitting coach was like, "Hey, could you share this with us too?" The collab. I used to be a hitting coach where I'm like, I don't know you. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
Collaborate with me on Instagram about the Waffle House home run.
At the World Baseball Classic, which is currently going on, I did not realize that the first round is being held in 4 different cities across the fucking world.
Yeah, it's
It's Houston, Miami, Tokyo,
Tokyo.
and Puerto Rico or Dominican
think so.
Republic.
I think it's probably
One of those places is not a city, but go on.
Sorry, either Santo Domingo or
Juan.
San Jose or San Juan. Sorry. So far, highlights have been the 17-year-old getting Aaron Judge out.
Hell yeah.
and then the double play. Yeah,
Not double. That was fun. Also, Shohei Ohtani just being an absolute beast at what he does, like always.
I mean, yeah, that is what the Shohei do.
It is in San Juan,
Okay.
Puerto Rico.
I think it is worth also noting in this context that our CFB posted on Blue Sky today about how there's a list of instruments you can have and a list of instruments you can't have at the World Baseball Classic.
Mm-hmm.
List of prohibited instruments: air horn, bullhorn, clappers, like the hand clappy things,
okay.
kazoos,
Mm.
pots and pans, thunder sticks, venue specific exceptions. Please see instrument guidelines for more information. Vuvuzela and whistles. However, blanket permissibility for cabasas, bongos, bouleador, which is a different kind of drum, claves, congas, cowbells. Congratulations, Mississippi State fans.
There we go.
Guiras, guiros, maracas, matracas, which are like the thing that you like spin it around and it's like clicky.
Okay.
Panderetas, panderos, tamboras, tambourines, temporas or guitars, trumpets, and trombones.
I love this so much. my hot Latin jazz band is totally welcome in this stadium.
Showing up with my mariachi band.
Mhm.
We could literally show up with a mariachi band to this.
I mean, also just like, have you, I know Jordan has met like marching band trombone players. Kamish, do you know marching band trombone players?
Do I know?
Have
them?
you known any?
Uh,
Do you understand what type of guy this is?
yeah. There was
Yeah,
one.
they
one
all
dude in
they
high
all
school.
called their instruments boners. so-
Correct.
It's kind of yeah. I just remember it was like a tall, lanky dude that played a tall, lanky instrument. That's all I remember. That was it.
So we are explicitly allowing the type of guy who calls his instrument a boner.
hmm
This is allowed, but you can't have a thunder stick.
Well, those are permissible
Sometimes. Asterisk
Sometimes.
for the thunder sticks.
sometimes.
The one on the prohibited list that upsets me the most, actually, y'all can probably guess what it is. Maybe not. It's kazoo.
It's kazoo.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you should be
I-
allowed to have a kazoo.
I feel like that too. Yes.
You know what they noticed? I noticed here they did not say yes or no to the recorder.
Oh, it's true.
It's
Oh,
not even
I'm
on
sorry.
either list.
Ambiguity.
Hey girl, you're not going to like this.
Yes.
The cowbell percussion instrument is permitted, but additional cowbell styles may be denied entry.
Maybe
Oh.
denied entry. So if you are a
Oh.
Mississippi State fan going to the World Baseball Classic, definitely bring your like backup cowbell just in case they take it from you.
Don't bring the family one.
Yeah, don't bring the heirloom cowbell.
I'm just imagining me sitting there blowing as loud as possible on a kazoo.
Yeah.
Like just really going to town on that kazoo. And someone coming over and escorting me out of the stadium.
I'm sorry, you can't be kazooing
Taking
up
my
in here.
kazoo, snapping it in half, and then escorting me out.
I have rights.
Like, I mean, like,
While the trombone player goes wah 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 wah.
look, I noticed also there's no steel drums on this.
It's true.
I assume that if you walk in with your steel drums as part of the Latin combo,
Mm-hmm.
they're gonna let you in.
I think so. You know,
I love that we have such specific drum types as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not
They're
just
very
bongos and-
specific about like the permissible types of percussion. Yeah.
oh yeah, I mean bongos and buladores and congas.
That's right. They're allowing John Stamos to play the bongos in Kokomo, and you know you can't have an air horn or the annoying clappers, or you cannot bring your 12-piece Rachel Ray set that you got from TJ Maxx to the stadium. You can't do it.
Someone said, "What if I want a nice risotto in the stands? How the fuck am I supposed to make that now?"
I mean, I don't
It's a
know
great
how.
question.
It's a great. I mean, seriously, it's dishwasher safe.
The problem here is that there is a big gulf between permissible and prohibited. There's a whole other category of instruments not listed here.
Yeah, like if I show up with a bagpipe, is that allowed? Can I have my bagpipes?
That's a Scottish kazoo.
So everything has to be boiled down to something on this instrument.
Hey,
well, what is that?
some of them are Irish kazoos.
It could be an
I was
Irish
showing up
kazoo.
with my uilleann pipes actually, because then you can play them sitting down.
I'm coming up with my giant concert bass drum. Is that allowed? Well, it looks like a conga, I guess. So wheel it in.
Purdue just showing up with the big fucking drum, being like,
I
"This is
mean-
allowed."
Here's my 4-piece timpani set. Tell me no.
I just like how it's like Thundersticks permitted in some areas. Like,
I
do
assume
they-
that
do
this
they
is a
indicate
carve
what
out. So
area?
this is me like. I picture Japanese baseball fans with Thundersticks. I am assuming that this is a carve out for Tokyo.
No,
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 I don't know.
I would not think. I would assume actually that Japanese baseball fans would be pretty quiet.
yeah, that's fair.
Generally, like clapping when it is appropriate,
Yeah.
politely.
Apparently, it is like pitch quiet when one of their batters is up,
Yes.
and then it explodes like the
Yeah.
loudest shit you've ever heard. One of my dream things is to go to a baseball game at the Tokyo Dome. I've heard many good things about that, minus the fact that it's hard to track the ball in the white ceiling. Go ahead.
I mean, no. I'm like looking at like some of these things. Like you cannot, like you have to like wheel these in.
Yeah, no, these are not like easy to carry instruments, and
No.
they specifically say no cases in the stadium. So you got to like lug your fucking congas in.
I would like to note for the record that per Wikipedia, Thundersticks started in South Korea.
Okay.
Interesting.
So they started in Asia. There's a reason for me thinking this.
Okay. I didn't know.
Oh
that.
yeah, that
Yeah.
tracks. But I
Yeah.
feel like South Korea and Japan are very different vibes.
They are. This is like but they per Wikipedia, Thundersticks, also known as Makdae Pongson in South Korea, were created by Balloon Sticks Korea and first used in 1994 at LG Twins game. They later gained popularity in North America when they were used by fans of the Anaheim Angels during the 2002 World Series. So
I'm just imagining in the stands like you got your trumpet, and you just keep going. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Charge.
Mhm.
That's it the whole time.
Man, you've never been to a fucking minor league soccer team with one fucking trumpet player who's
Oh,
just going
yeah.
to town the whole
No,
time.
San Antonio FC, they have like a wall, and they do have flares too. So yeah, they do have the crazy.
I mean,
folks in the-
I feel like you got a couple songs in rotation because you also got the like da 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 da.
Go Big Blue. Yep.
Yeah. So
Also, I feel like you have to be able to play Narco nowadays.
I don't
Although
know.
that's real fucking hard to play.
Hmm.
Narcos is the one. Narcos is the one that it's the walk up song, the trumpet walk up song that everyone plays in baseball now.
Yes,
okay, I'm not familiar. I think there's a Migos song called Narcos, but I don't think you're
it's
talking
definitely
about
not that one. No,
Okay.
definitely not that one.
Let's go to other baseball news. Fargo, we need to do. Kamish, you already listed this in the chat as an idea. We need to do some minor league baseball ranks for some of their things because Altoona's this year is not very good.
Yeah,
They're the River Otters. It's a callback to apparently an 1800s team that was in Altoona.
are they the River Otters? There's something like even weirder than that.
Or was that another team? Was
The River
Otters
Otters is Lewis and Clark.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Yeah. Hang on. Scrolling up. Yeah, no, Altoona is going as the Mud Turtles.
The Mud Turtles. Thank
Yes.
you.
This is my moment to note that, which I neglected to note on the podcast previously, I think, that the Reading Fighting Phils are going as the iced coffees this year.
Mhm.
And I am so close to buying iced coffee merch. Like, so close.
Why would you not?
Yeah.
But Fargo is going for a couple games this year as the Fargo Wood Chippers. Now, kids, there was a movie called Fargo
Yeah.
I have seen this movie.
Yeah.
where someone gets wood chipped.
Yeah.
So this is perfect.
I love this so much. This was very popular on the Skyline, and this is one where, you know, you kind of feel like some of these minor league teams have been going like maybe like overboard, and maybe to like the more of the like innuendo thing where we had like the dairy daddies, and we had, you know, the oyster that didn't look like an oyster, you know, the oyster catchers that was very suggestive. I feel like they're kind of pulling it back a little bit this year,
Yeah.
which is nice. And I really enjoy that they're just like, fuck it, we're leaning into the movie that was based here, and it's the wood chipper, and you know, you got like a leg in the wood chipper, and then you got the head with the hunting cap as a baseball coming out the other side of the wood chipper. It's great. I love it. The colors are great, yellow and brown, kind of like San Diego Padres. And it is, I feel like when they're really, really well thought out and well done, they hit. They, you know, it's a good one. But when they don't, you know, I kind of wanted to do that on the Beehive, like gather a bunch of these and then like just rank them by the most sickosness nature of all of these
Ooh, I
minor
think-
league temporary
hey,
things.
Nothing will ever top the Altoona pizzas.
I think
Yeah.
this might be a good like Twitter live stream where you live tier list them. Just
Like
think it.
a Twitter live stream.
Not Twitter, sorry, Twitch.
I mean,
Oh.
Twitter live streams used to be a thing. I don't think those work.
Yeah, I don't think that
anymore.
happened
No,
anymore.
they
Yeah,
don't work
no,
anymore.
not happening at all.
Now, in soccer news,
Sickos FC news.
first off, it is the opening day of the Faroe Islands soccer season.
Yeah,
Shout out to everyone on the Faroe Islands, including our favorite team that I've decided for all of us that is my favorite team and y'all's too. Key Klaksvik.
Mhm.
The folks that are in our Discord from the Faroe Islands is always fun when they pop in. They are Patreon members, just saying.
I mean,
Hey, the euros are as good as dollars, people.
count it.
This is also Kamish has been tweeting hard from the Sickos FC account and getting it going. I caught this one today from the Zweite Bundesliga, the second Bundesliga.
Yes.
This is one of my teams. Hertha Berlin had a possible penalty, and they sent the referee to the screen to review it. Some fans invaded the pitch and stole the VAR cable. They unplugged it. The referee couldn't see the play, so the VAR official had to decide, and they awarded the penalty, which ended up being a goal. I love it. This
I mean,
sports gamblers are gonna like find new ways to fuck games up now.
yeah. I mean, I've heard of stealing cable, but this is a different way.
I can't like the picture is so good
Yeah.
because you see two dudes in like
Like
ski,
ski
masks
masks. Yeah.
fucking jump over. This was at Munster.
Yeah.
Do crimes.
I mean, it's just crazy. But then, like, so VAR had to just straight up decide what happened. And then because it's like, hey, I don't have the cable, there's no backup VAR monitor. I mean, but like, it looks like they're like fans of the home team doing this. And then they wind up getting the penalty anyway.
Mhm.
I don't know. So,
I was trying to find some more information about this. Everyone seems to be referring to like one single German article, which is one
Yeah.
of those things where everyone.
Yeah.
It did cause a long ass delay in the game as they were trying to figure out what the fuck to do. Basically,
I'm trying to. So it was Hertha Berlin in Bundesliga 2?
yes, in the
Okay.
Zweite.
Okay. Let's go down. Hertha against it was Pression Munster
Munster, yes.
as like the cheese. When did this happen?
Today.
No, but like, do you know what minute?
Oh no, I don't have that.
Hold on, let me look at it real quick.
Sickos Committee Googles things.
I'm on Foot Mob, so we'll see if I can find the penalty.
Sickos Committee reads Foot Mob.
So it was the 45th minute in the first half. So let's go scroll down. Let's see what they got in the commentary here.
I want to know what little box of text says about this happening.
Okay, so normally they don't give too many really, really good descriptions. So it says penalty Hertha Berlin in the 44th minute.
And that's it.
No. And then it says penalty Hertha Berlin. He drew a foul in the penalty area. The fourth official has announced 2 minutes of added time, so it's 45 plus 1. So that's been like 3 minutes at this point. Then it was like VAR decision, 45 plus 1. Then it was like yellow card for the Pression Munster gentleman at 45 plus 3. The penalty still hasn't taken place. 45 plus 6.
Mm-hmm.
That's when the penalty takes place. I'm sorry, 45 plus 4, 45 plus 6. They went all the way to 45 plus 9. So
I love that
basically
they
added 9
document
times.
the delay in the official sport. Because, like, if there's some sort of thing that causes a delay, right? Like, we were talking about the basketball game, the NBA game a few episodes ago that got delayed by the horn getting stuck on.
Mhm.
Like, there's nothing in the box score that tells you
says-
how long that delay was.
No.
Yeah.
This might be the one benefit. Like I think I've said this on the show before. One of the things that annoys me the most about international soccer is that they act as though we have not invented the concept of the stopwatch.
Mm-hmm.
Like that really, really annoys me. But in this specific context, I like that we know how long the delay took.
So there was a big fight in the Brazilian I think like cup final. That was today. It was Cruzeiro versus Atlético de Mineiro. So it's just like it's 90th plus 6 minute delay in match, violent conduct, Atlético Mineiro. There's a huge fight. There's a giant fight going on and on and on, and then it goes 90th minute plus 17 delay over. They're ready to continue. So it's like an 11-minute fight. Nobody got any cards. But the
That was the wild thing about that was that it was a fight.
The Portuguese person said that they're gonna go to the bureau and they're gonna give out cards after this. So
Okay.
since it was a final, they're not gonna give the cards or anything like that. So yeah. So shout out to Carlo for that.
Because it was a fucking fight ass.
It was a fight. It was a really, really big fight. It was insane.
And then Red Bull New York. Kamish, who is sponsoring Red Bull New York?
So Red Bull New York was playing against Montreal at home in their stadium, and inside the stadium it was spermbank.com/RBNY.
I'm sorry, what?
On the website, gonna read some copy here for you guys.
Go ahead.
Make winning goals. The MVPs on the field may be pretty easy to spot, but at California Cryo Bank, we're looking for MVPs off the field, valued sperm donors. Here's why you'll want to go for the win.
Aha.
I just love the little tidbit I know about the New York Red Bulls is that they're abbreviated not NYRB but RBNY
Yeah.
to avoid getting them confused with the New York Review of Books.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
That is such a New York City thing. That's very funny.
I did not know that. That's really funny.
So now I'm just imagining the New York Review of Books Sperm Bank sponsorship.
I'm glad people are going for the gold. What can I say? Trying to be MVPs.
I honestly don't.
Most valuable penis.
Really?
Yes.
You can just cut it
On
right there.
International Women's Day?
On International Women's Day, you did that.
That's where it gets cut.
So anyway, does anyone want to go back to talking about Deepest Bluest by LL Cool J?
I mean, his hat was like a shark fin.
I've been distracted the whole rest of the episode because I know. I'm serious. Like, go watch the music video. It's iconic.
Oh wait, I forgot to actually cut the recording. Sorry.
On International Women's Day.
On International Women's Day.
On International Women's Day.